Hello there, my name is Luis, and this is my Lab 4 CPE 133 demo. Let's go to our board. So these are all my switches from sub to all the 4 bits for B and 4 bits for A. And then the LED I'm using is LED U16, that's negative. Our range is from -8 to +7. And these are all our test cases. We add, these are for valid, invalid, and these are all going to be 0. And then for subtraction, these are valid and these are invalid. So let's try it out. Let's start with the first one, 0 plus 0. So you can see 0 plus 0 gives us another 0. So now 0 plus a number, which that number is going to be B. Let's just make B 1. So 0 plus 1 gives us a +1. Alright, so valid. So let's have A be 0 this time. And then let's have B be a number. Let's have A be a number and then B be 0. This time let's treat it as a negative number. So let's do -2. 1, 1, 1. So we can see we get -2. So both of these cases are valid. Alright, now let's do the addition. So that's why the subtraction switches off. So you can see 4, 4, and 9. Okay, so 2 positives. Let's do 2 plus 1. Gives us 3. Then 2 negatives. Alright, let's add 2 -4s. That's a -4. And let's add one more -4. Gives us a -8. As the LED is on. So we have -4 plus -4 is -8. Alright, so turn everything off. This time we're going to do a positive A and a negative B. So let's do 2. Okay. And then let's make B just -3. As we can see, 2 plus -3, that's a -1, which is what we got. Now I believe for this one, A is negative and then B is positive. Okay. So A is negative. So let's do -1. And this time, let's add it to a 4. So we should get 3. Yeah, see, -1 plus 4. It's just 3. Let's do invalid test cases. So let's say you add 2 very large numbers such as 4. 4 plus 4. Oh, sorry. See, 4 plus 4. That gives us 8. However, the range only goes up to a +7. So that will not be displayed. Alright, now let's do 2 negative numbers that are invalid. Okay, that should be pretty simple. Let's try, see, this is going to be -8. And then let's just add it to -2. As you can see, -8 plus -2, that should give us -10. However, that's far out of range. So we would not get that. Now, let's turn on our subtraction. Our subtraction switch, which is this one. There we go. And then let's try out the subtraction test cases. So subtract 2 positive numbers. Okay. Let's do 5 minus 2. That gives us 3, right? 5 minus 2, 3. Alright, so now let's do 2 negative numbers. We're going to subtract 2 negative numbers. Alright, probably good numbers are -2. So -2 minus, if we do another -2, we should just get 0. You see, -2 minus another -2 is 0, because in reality that just turns into -2 plus 2, which is just 0. Alright, so let's turn off these switches. There we go. And then we're going to do a positive A and then negative B, which should be valid. Okay, so positive A, let's do 6. Okay, let's do 6, and then let's add a negative 1 to it. See, so 6 minus negative 1, that should give us 7, and that's still in our range, so we get a positive 7. Alright, now let's do a negative A and a positive B. Alright, so for A, I want, let's do a negative 2. Okay, and then we're going to add that to a positive 4. Oh, so let's add that to a positive, oh no, sorry, negative 2 minus 4. That'll give us negative 6. Negative 2 minus 4 gives us negative 6, which is in our range, and why the LED is on. Okay, now let's try some invalid test cases. So let's say we have a positive and then negative. So this will occur, for instance, if we have a, let's say we have a positive 5, and then we're subtracting that by negative 3. Because 5 minus negative 3 is an 8. Again, 8 is not in our range, so it would not work. Okay, so now this time let's try our last case, which is just a negative and then a positive. So A is negative, and then B is positive. Okay, so this time, let's see, we can do negative 2. Well, actually let's try negative 5. So negative 5, and then we're going to subtract it by, let's do, positive 5. As you can see, negative 5 minus 5 should give us negative 10. However, that's still out of range, so our screen just turned blank. And I guess we could try one more case, just for fun. Well, if A is positive, let's see, we can do 7, and then we can subtract negative 2, sure. You can see 7 minus negative 2, that should be 9, however that's far too high. So that's been my CPE 133 Lab 4 demo. Thank you.